Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make an apple pie, and these are the ingredients that we will be using. So here I have some flour, sugar, butter, water, an egg, some apples of course, cinnamon, and of course our pie crust. So let's get started. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to come and do is add a little bit of flour to our area. Just like this, not so much. We're gonna come with our dough. I have a recipe on how to make your own dough, so I'll leave the link in the bottom in the description. And to remind you, this is the best dough you're ever gonna taste. Okay, so once you remove it from the plastic, you're just gonna pop it right there, flatten it a little bit, and then hopefully you have one of these. If you don't have one of these, you can take a bottle filled with water, enough that it can grip, and then you're just gonna spread it. But you're gonna take a little bit of flour as well, and you're just gonna coat your rolling pin because you don't want it to stick. It's gonna stick sometimes it doesn't, so let's hope. Okay, so you're just gonna roll it gently. If you see when you roll it, it comes up. That's okay. You see how it's sticking to the pin a little bit? That's fine. So what I'm going to come and do is I'm going to sprinkle a little on top. Just like that. And now we're going to continue. Okay, so you want to do this to the size of your baking dish. Don't worry if it doesn't come out perfect, because you can always fix it. Okay. But you just want it to be even. You don't want it to be thick here, thin here, no. Okay, so you want it to be even. It's not hard. And when you do this, don't do it too rough because you don't want it to break in the process. Okay, just work your way with it. And the bottom of the dough doesn't have to be the perfect one. It's more the top for me, but you know. Just like, oh, okay, let me do it again. So just like this, nothing fancy you have to do. Okay? Okay guys, so I kind of did mine's a little bit over, but that's okay, you know, you got to work your way around it. So now I'm going to lift it up. Okay, I'm going to try to put my whole hand under it. Okay? Make sure you have your baking pan close by, and I'm just gonna place it on top. Okay, just like so. Okay, it's a little process, don't get me wrong, it's a little, you have to practice. I've practiced, trust me, I've practiced. Okay, so I'm gonna do it just like this, and I'm just gonna pinch. See, let me see. I'm gonna pinch upwards so it can come up. Okay, as you're pinching, any excessive dough that's hanging, you're just gonna take it off. Okay, once you take it off, continue pinching. So that way, with the dough that you see how I'm missing a piece here? You can come, because remember, nobody's going to see this part. This is where the filling is going. You can come and pinch it and fix it. And nobody will ever know. Okay? See? Just like this. And that is it for now. You just want to make sure that the outer rim is clear from dough. And that's it. Okay. I'm going to add, I think I'm going to add a little piece here because that looks kind of Okay, so once you do this part, you're gonna come and you're just gonna put it in the fridge while you do the rest of the steps. Okay, to me that looks fine. What do you think? Okay, we'll be right back. Okay guys, so now I got my apple. I'm just gonna show you on one and then we'll skip a step. So I'm just gonna come and I'm gonna peel it. You can peel it with a potato peeler, however you prefer. This is more convenient for me. I do have a potato peeler, but I don't want to use it. So we're gonna peel the whole thing. If you are gonna use a knife, be careful. Okay. Okay, now that my apple is peeled, I'm just gonna slice it through the middle. And the little stem, I'm gonna pull it. And then I'm gonna come with a spoon. And I'm just gonna go around in a little circle and remove the middle piece. Just like this. Okay, then once I got it like this, I just come and I'll slice it into little squares. You can do it in slices and chunks, however you prefer. This is how I prefer. Okay, just like that. So my chunks is gonna be like this. So I'm gonna do this to all my apples and we'll be right back. Okay guys, now that I chopped up all my apples, now we're gonna jump into the filling. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm gonna come and do is turn on my heat to a medium. And then I'm gonna come and add my butter. Okay. And we're gonna let this melt. Okay guys, now that my butter is boiling like this, I'm gonna come with my whisk and add my flour little by little. And you want to whisk consistently, okay? And it's gonna look like that. I am also gonna add my cinnamon. A little bit of water. You see how I'm still whisking, not stopping. Now I'm gonna add my sugar. And I'm gonna add the rest of my water. Okay. We're gonna continue whisking until this starts boiling. And we'll be right back. Okay, look the way it's looking. So I've been whisking this for like maybe a minute and a half. So you just want to whisk it. Once you see that it's bubbling up, then we can come and add our apples. Okay guys, you see how it's starting to bubble up? Now we're going to come and add our apples. When you're adding your apples, be gentle because you don't want it to splash and it burn you. Okay. Now we're just gonna mix it in there. Wow, this smells so good, and this is perfect for the holidays. Thanksgiving is around the corner, and you're gonna want this recipe. Okay, so now that I have the apples in there, I'm gonna let it cook for like maybe a minute, and then we're gonna remove this. Okay guys, this has been cooking for 1 minute. Now I'm going to turn off my flames. I'm going to stir it one more time. And this is ready for our pie. Okay guys, so now I'm going to add my apple pie filling. Okay. Just like this. And now we're going to spread it. Okay, just like that. Now we're gonna set this aside while we make the top layer of our crust. Okay guys, now that I flatten my dough, I'm gonna come with a pizza cutter, and we're just gonna cut lines because it's gonna be our top layer. So we're just gonna cut it, depending on how you like it, 1 inch to 2 inch is all on you. Okay, just like so. I might do this one again. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start with the longer part of the dough, which is the middle. And don't worry if it's longer than your dish, because you can always cut that off. So we're gonna put this in the middle just like this. And keep doing it. Okay, just like this. Okay, and as you get into the outer, you're gonna come and you're gonna take the outer layer from the dough. So, and just like this. Okay. Just like that. Once you have it like this, you're gonna come with these 2 pieces right here, and we're just gonna pull back just like that, and you're gonna come with another long layer and you're gonna place it there. Okay, then another one, and we're gonna place it just like so. Okay, once you place those 2 pieces, we're gonna come, and these flaps that you lift up, we're gonna put them right back down just like that. And we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, and put this one a little more back. Just like so. Okay, and this can go on the outside like this. Then you come and you peel it back into place just like that. So with the rest of the dough, we're just gonna put this aside. We're gonna bring this a little closer so you can see all the layers that are hanging. You're just gonna rip them off. Okay, just rip them all off. And once you have them all ripped off and they even, you're gonna come and you're just gonna start, matter of fact, you're gonna do this. Okay, so now you're gonna start pushing it in. You see, push it down, push them down in. You want to tuck it in just like this. Tuck it in right in the corners. Just tuck it. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, I can cook, but I can't design. But I think I do a pretty good job with this, so I'm just gonna tuck it in. Okay, if you have any excess, again, just rip it off. Be easier for you to tuck in. Make sure you don't have no dough on the outer layer. Okay. Okay, so once you have it tucked in like this, oh, look how pretty. You're gonna come and you're just gonna pinch it. Okay, because you still want that crust. If you can make a design out of this, be my guest and do it. And if you have any tips and tricks, please let me know. Okay. Now that that's done, and if you want, with the dough that's left, you can come, and if you want to make this a little bit prettier and make you feel like there's space here, you can come and you can add little pieces and again squeeze down. Again, it's all up to you on how you prefer. Okay, so now we're gonna jump to the next step. Okay, now what we're gonna come and do is we're gonna crack an egg. Okay, and we're gonna whisk that. Once you whisk it, you're gonna come and you're gonna add some sugar, and you're gonna whisk. Whisk, 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 whisk. And this is gonna be for the top of your crust, so it can get nice and golden brown. Okay. Now, let me bring this out. I'm gonna come with my tie, a little brush, and we're gonna whisk. We're gonna apply it generously. Okay. This is gonna make it nice and golden brown and nice and sweet on the top because it has sugar as well. Okay, and you wanna do this to the whole pie. Okay, and we'll be back. Okay guys, so this is ready to put in the oven. My oven has been preheating on 425, so we're gonna put this in the oven for 15 minutes on 425, and without opening the oven again, we're gonna bring down the flames to 350 and leave it there for 45 minutes. So again, this is the way it looks, and we'll be right back. Hey guys, so I just want to show you, I just took it out of the oven. This is the hard part. This is the part that you have to wait till it cools down. But look at it bubbling all up. That's normal, but look how pretty it looks. Well, I want to thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave it below. Don't forget to give me that thumbs up, a like, share, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for being a subscriber, and have a blessed day.